Hi there, these comments are for Megumi, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer of OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and you're one of my 30-day TOEFL speaking bootcamp course students. Whoa! And you've been working really hard on improving your speaking abilities. You're also one of my TOEFL writing bootcamp students, for that matter. And okay, so let's take a look and see how you did on this one. So you're doing TOEFL independent speaking practice. I have the rubrics here. I have your practice test. Okay, let's listen to it first. I'm not going to make any comments the first time. As I listen to it, I'm going to look at the rubrics and try to figure out what your score is. And then the second time, I'll listen to it, I'll comment on it, give you some more feedback.
The reading passage explains about the idea of different methods of learning, and the student presents her opinion about it. First, the reading passage says that students can gain knowledge from personal experience as well as classroom instruction, and both sorts of knowledge is important for students to be successful in their job career. Second, the student presents her opinion about it. She said that when computer programmer is going to develop software, he needs to be familiar with hardware components, which can be obtained by classroom interaction, but the programmer also needs to solve the problem where there is no solution. So he needs to learn to solve this problem, and so. This can help a programmer become more advanced. She also said that classroom instructions are explicitly taught while a person experience.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put you at about 3.0 out of 4, 23 points out of 30. You definitely have some pronunciation problems going on there. You sometimes you as you get into the response, you sometimes have some pauses and hesitations. Okay, let's listen to your practice test one more time.
The reading passage explains about the idea of different methods of learning, and the student presents her opinion about it.
So the student presents her opinion about it. Presents her opinion.
First, the reading passage says that students can gain knowledge from personal experience as well as classroom instruction.
Yeah, they can get, so say as well as. So when you're pronouncing that W, you have to have more rounding of the lips. As well as.
And both sorts of knowledge is important for students to be successful in their job career. Second, the student presents her opinion about it. She said that when computer programmer is going to develop software, he needs to be familiar with hardware components, which is
Components. You want to say the hardware components. So you struggled. You omitted one of the syllables of that word. Hardware components.
can be obtained by classroom interaction, but the programmer also needs to solve the problem where there is no solution. So he needs to learn to solve this problem,
Okay.
and so this can help a programmer become more advanced. She also said that classroom instructions are explicitly taught while a person experiences.
Okay, so what you want to do, I think, which is going to be helpful for you right now, is I think maybe you could do speaking practice one day, the next day you can do some pronunciation practice, right? So I can start giving you some feedback in those areas also. I think that's going to be very helpful for you. Does that make sense? So when you do your pronunciation practice, let me give you some things I think that can be helpful. Uh, Practice, go through the vowel and the consonant sound lessons and make sure you're more familiar with those, and especially things like the W, the R, the L consonant sounds, things like that. Now, in the more advanced areas of the pronunciation part of my course, I think you can make improvements with your intonation. I think you can definitely make improvements there. That's pronunciation lessons 36 through 40. You can also make some improvements with thought groups and blending. You can learn more about that by going to pronunciation lessons 41 through 44. So I know that your language use is strong and your organization was pretty good in the response. I liked how in the beginning you used a compound sentence to connect the main point from the reading and the listening passage. So that was effective. You moved on to the reading, then you moved on to the listening. So what you did was logical, it was coherent, and it helped connect everything together pretty well. So you just need to concentrate on the delivery, making a better delivery, an easier, more natural sounding delivery without a lot of pauses and unnecessary hesitations. All right, thank you for doing this practice test.